Happy Wednesday, 9 News Meteorologist Laurann Robinson here with your afternoon forecast. Well, today we get a brief break from the extreme heat. Now, it's still going to be warm out there. We're going to see those temperatures seasonal, right where they should be this time of year, mostly maxing out in the low 90s. Right now, we're at 86 degrees at 12:30 this afternoon. Most of the Front Range and Eastern Plains in the mid to upper 80s. We're seeing those low 90s further east and southeast. The high country in the 60s and 70s right now, upper 80s out west. Going to be a hot day out there. Now, with this heat, we do have another air quality alert. This is expected to be in effect until 4 o'clock. Now, it could be renewed for another 24 hours. We're going to have to stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, this is going to be Denver, south through Castle Rock, up north through Fort Collins, where we have higher levels of ozone. So if you're in a sensitive respiratory group, you might want to limit that time outside. Now, on our HD Doppler radar, we're continuing to watch this monsoonal moisture make its rounds into the state. Right now, it's just falling as some very light, spotty showers and thunder showers in the far southwestern corner of Colorado. This is going to be the southern portions of the high country, then southern portions of the western slope. We're going to wait for that to move northward just a bit as we go through the rest of the afternoon, but I think most of it stays south of Denver. So you can see these very spotty showers and storms around 3 o'clock. They can become bigger around maybe Colorado Springs, Pueblo as we go into the late afternoon, early evening hours. This is where we're going to watch for locally heavy downpours, maybe some lightning. And then as it continues further southward through the evening, we're going to wait for that to die down later tonight. But again, I think Denver further north and the northeastern corner of the state likely just going to stay dry throughout the rest of our Wednesday. Now, as we go into this afternoon, we will see those temperatures more seasonal. Again, 90 degrees expected in Denver, most of the Front Range and Eastern Plains in the lower to mid 90s. We might max out near 83 degrees in Colorado Springs. We're going to see those temperatures in the 70s and 80s in the high country. Mid 90s out west, going to be a hot day in Grand Junction. Overnight, we cool off to mild temperatures. We'll be seeing those temperatures in the mid 60s across the eastern half of the state. The high country will cool down into the 40s and 50s. We stay pretty warm out west. Overnight low of 73 degrees, so not too much of a cool down there. As we go throughout our Thursday, we start our day mostly sunny. A little bit of cloud cover moves in and out throughout the afternoon. And then that's when we see our next round of monsoonal moisture. Again, most of it is looking to fall further south of Denver as we continue through the afternoon hours. Now, as we make our way into the later afternoon, early evening hours, maybe some portions of Denver could see some light thunder showers push through. But again, most of that activity is going to stay pretty spotty and further south as we go throughout our Thursday. So in the meantime, we're going to see those temperatures in the low 90s today. But then tomorrow, when we watch for those very spotty storms, those temperatures rising back into the mid 90s, going to be another hot day. We have a couple hot days in store before our next cool down. We're in the mid 90s both Thursday and Friday. We're going to watch for very spotty, isolated storms there. And then those storms become more widespread over the weekend as those temperatures drop down into the 80s.